update 20 is projected to be one of the biggest and most enthusiastic update coming to Blox Fruits yet. There's rumors about a bunch of new fruits being added to the game. There's rumors of a bunch of new reworks coming to the game. And there's rumors of a bunch of new things overall getting added to the game. But no one knows when this update is coming. But today, boys, I've got all the leaks for you, and I've got all the news for you. So make sure to sit back, relax, and comment down your thoughts and opinions on everything you see in this video. I want to know what you guys think as well. Alright, and boys, while I'm talking about these leaks, just enjoy some, casual gameplay of me hunting down random people inside of Blox Fruits, trying to hunt them down. But starting off with these leaks, I actually have some recent ones. Starting off with this image right here, that is basically a screenshot from one of Kit Gaming's streams. Man, look at Kit up there in the corner. Isn't he cute? He's just like, and honestly, boys, I'm feeling the same way because what is that? Is that a new boat? I'm gonna be honest, it kind of looks like a marine boat. It's got like a little bit of blue colors to it and whatnot. It's got a nice little lamp hanging down in the front. So it looks like in the new update 20 Blox Fruits update, we're gonna be getting some new boats to the game, which is really nice because, I think we're all pretty much used to the boats that we have already. A few more boats, a few changes here and there would be pretty cool. Maybe they're reworking all of the boats too. That'd actually be pretty dope. But then I also have another leak image that's similar to this boat being on the ocean. And it's this picture right here that shows an ocean landscape. But if you can actually see in the background back there, it looks like there's a sea beast. And I'm gonna be honest, boys, that does not look like any other sea beast. Like, that thing looks more larger and more giant than any sea beast we've ever seen in the game. It looks like it has like spiky ears and stuff on the head at the sides right there. And also you can see with just its main head and neck popping out of the water, there's actually two little humps behind it. So is this sea beast like 10 times larger than any other sea beast we've been against? I mean, just seeing it in the distance, it looks huge already. Okay, but that would actually be pretty cool if they start adding a bunch more sea beasts and monsters into the game, just like how there are in One Piece. Oh my god, imagine they add those giant tall shadow figures from One Piece. I don't remember the name of them, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Do you know what I'm talking about? Okay, and for this next recent leak, it actually looks like it might be a game thumbnail coming to the game. You can see in the background there's that same boat that we were talking about earlier. There's also a new map as well. I think that might actually be Marine Fortress or the starter area in the second sea. I'm not sure. There's a giant tree up there. But if you guys also notice, there's a black border with red glows all around it and that silhouette of an elephant. And I think we all know what that elephant is referencing. It's most definitely referencing the giant elephant of life from One Piece. And if you guys know what that means, because for this next picture we have, it actually shows employee of the month. And then in all of these pictures, if we all know what that is, that looks exactly like a Gear 5 Luffy. So if we actually go back and look at that last image again, as we can tell, there's the giant elephant, as we all know. And from the manga leaks from One Piece with Joy Boy and all that, does this mean we're finally gonna get extra gears to Rubber Fruit inside of Blox Fruits and maybe Gear 5 Joy Boy? Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. Smash that like button while you're at it. And just how from two images prior where we saw that giant sea beast in the water, for this fifth and final recent leak, we actually might have a game icon right here. And as you can see in the bottom left corner, there's a little dude on a sailboat, looking up at a giant freaking monstrous sea beast in the water. And is that what the new sea beasts look like? Oh my god, that is menacing. And boys, if you think all of these recent leaks were really cool, then I have a bunch more for you. Starting off with these next ones, I've actually got some leaks for new fruits and swords that are coming to the game. Starting off with this first one, we can see a little table that has a lot of familiar swords we all know. You can see in the middle, there's a rework of the CDK, the Cursed Dual Katanas. We got what looks like the starter katana up top, looking, oh my god, ever so sharper. On the side right there are the 3 legendary katanas. I'm assuming that's for TDK. And then on the right are also a few other swords like the Dragon Trident. But it looks like we're gonna be getting some pretty cool sword reworks inside of the new update 20 for Blox Fruits. And then for this next image right here, it actually shows a green slash down here, which looks like some reworks for sword effects as well. I'm assuming that's probably one of the green slash abilities from the Dark Blade. And oh my god, that looks way better than what we already have. I think that might be the X move. And then for some other sword reworks right here, we have an image of an old ability. This looks like maybe the X move on Superhuman, where it moves air all around you. But then on this next one right next to it, it's that same exact move but reworked and looking overpowered. That looks way better. And then similar to how we're getting reworks with swords and fighting styles in the update 20, we also might be getting some new fruits. Because on this next image right here, you can see that these are 2 little illustrations that might be for 2 new fruits, called the Great One right on the left and Acceleration right on the right. I don't know if the Great One's gonna be like some fruit similar to Buddha where you can become giant. Maybe tiny giant like those shadow monsters inside of the ocean in like One Piece. But oh my god, look at the wings of that. That looks like a demon face up top behind the normal body with the glowing eyes. And then on the right, we also have that acceleration one, which I'm assuming might be like a speed-based fruit. And I don't know about you boys, but I love to go fast, so I'm definitely gonna be liking some acceleration. Imagine you can just blitz the crap out of your opponents. And then we also have this other image here with 2 more sketches of 2 possible fruits. We've got Human Celestial down on the right and Kitsune up at the left. I'm assuming Human Celestial is probably gonna be like a god fruit, super overpowered as well. I mean, look at those eyes around it and everything. That thing's already looking super OP. And then also the one on the right, the Kitsune fruit, I'm assuming it might be another transformation fruit similar to leopard, but you can become a blue Kitsune beast, which is super overpowered. It looks like it has blue flames. And actually, if we go to this next image here, it's all blurred out and whatnot, but you can actually see that there's like blue particle effect and what looks like to be blue fire going on in the background. So they might actually be making the Kitsune fruit a thing. I know that's definitely hyped a lot in the community. I think we all want to get our hands on the Kitsune fruit. And then also this next image right here with these black and red particles. I also have no clue what this could be for, but oh my god, that looks overpowered. I heard that control fruit and dragon fruit are getting a rework in this update as well, so maybe that'll be like a new dragon move or something. I mean, it kind of looks like 2 dragon claws being shot out, but I don't know, boys. What do you think? Comment down below and let me know. And then finally, for this last image for new items that might be getting added to the game, we have this screenshot right here, and it shows an inventory with a cursed scroll, a mythical scroll, a legendary scroll, and a rare scroll. And honestly, boys, I have no clue what any of these mean. What could these scrolls be used for? Like upgrading weapons, upgrading items, getting OP stuff? Okay, and now, boys, if you think all of these new item leaks and these new monster leaks are super cool, then you're gonna like these next ones, because we actually have some map leaks as well. Starting off with this first one, I think we all know what it is. It basically looks like a whole reworked second sea area. You know, the kingdom of flowers and whatnot. We've got all the different colored buildings. We're all very familiar with them and whatnot. And then on this next image, we also have this other one that I think this is Middletown. We've got all the super classy buildings and whatnot. There's like a clock tower right there as well. I think that honestly might be a rework from Middletown, and oh my god, it looks nice. And then next up, we also have this screenshot that looks like a rework of the cafe. You know, it's got those yellow walls and whatnot, all the tables too. It definitely looks a lot larger than the cafe we already have. But you know, I think that would be perfect, you know, making servers even bigger. They can handle more players, more trading. Maybe they'll add in drinking to the saloon inside of the cafe, you know, just like One Piece. You know, you can drink with your buddies after a hard day of battle. And then for this next one, I think we can all tell what this is as well. It looks like a rework of Hot and Cold, and that looks really nice. We've got the icy cold factory side for cold, and then we've got the hot and fiery part for hot. There's actually some fire trees in there too, which I think are pretty cool. And then for this next screenshot, I'm assuming this might be a rework of Pirate Village. There's a little bridge over part right there. You know, it's just giving Pirate Village vibes. I don't know how to describe it, but I think it's definitely Pirate Village. And then next up, we have what looks like to be a rework of inside of the haunted ship, which looks pretty cool. It looks definitely a lot better than the haunted ship we have right now, so I'm excited for that. And then this next one, it looks like we have the rework of the factory from the second city where the raid area goes, which is definitely a lot better than the factory we have. And then this last one looks like the inside of the castle of the sea on the third seas. Or actually, maybe that might be a rework of the winter castle. What do you guys think? And then last but not least, for these last 4 leaks that I have is just a few basic screenshots of new mechanics in the game. Like this new picture for Twitter codes that they're going to be adding, where you can go ahead and put in codes. There's a bunch of like fruits and items in the background right there. There even looks like to be a potion bottle with like a rainbow flower on it. Okay, what is that? Is that a chest in the middle too? And then this next image shows what seems to be like player cards they're adding to the game for social ability. It shows your level, your bounty, your character on the left, the title you use, and your username in the middle at the player info. You can write a description about yourself. It shows your crew info on it as well. You have allies. You can look up people. And then this next one looks like what you would probably get from maybe opening one of those chests that we saw earlier, where you can go ahead and unlock random items. It looks like this dude got 1.8 million money, 10k fragments, a permanent leopard fruit, and a permanent dragon fruit. So, oh my god, is Blox Fruits bringing crates to the game? Can we gamble inside of Blox Fruits now? W? Yo, smash that like button, boys, if you're excited to gamble inside of Blox Fruits. And then for this final image right here, it looks like an enhancement panel where it shows like Dark Blade Mythical Sword grade 0, but you can put in fruits, fragments, and other fruits to upgrade items. On the left, it says no additional stats all below, but then on the right, it says new with plus 20% damage, minus 5% skill CD. What is skill CD? What? But I don't know. Is this the new crafting they're adding, or are they just keeping the old crafting and but also adding enhancements to items as well? But honestly, boys, I am super excited for this update 20 to come to Blox Fruits. If you guys also want me to make a video where I can show you guys what all you need to get done before this update comes, then make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video.